Hello everyone, it is Brad Smeltz, and today we are going to be discussing the specific differences between a website redesign versus a website migration, and why it's important to know and understand the differences between the two so you're able to go and adjust your SEO strategy appropriately. Now let's start out by discussing the differences between the two. When we use the terminology redesign, what we're really saying is we're updating the outward appearance of our current website in order to make it look and feel better to human visitors. Now, when we use the terminology migration, what we're really saying is we're taking all the content you have on your current website, we'll call it abc.com, and transferring it over to a brand new website, we'll call it xyz.com. The migration terminology is derived from the transfer of that information. Your current domain, abc.com, will then be phased out, it'll no longer exist, and then your company will move forward under a brand new domain, xyz.com. So what do these two website updates have to do with SEO anyway? Let's start with the redesign. Now again, the redesign, we're just updating the appearance of our current website. But in order to update that appearance, we need to change the HTML code. And when we change the HTML code, we're essentially adjusting some of the SEO optimization elements that were put in place, which potentially is going to put us in a scenario where we're at risk of losing some of the visibility we currently have in Google search results right now. So that's why it's very important you keep your SEO team or consultant involved in the redesign process from the very onset of it, so they're able to alert you and identify any potential SEO risks that you'll encounter if you change the HTML code. Let's move on and discuss the importance of SEO during a migration. Now, when we talk about risk level between the two, the risk level tends to increase during a migration in terms of SEO. And the reason for that is the transfer from an old domain to a brand new domain. Google has history and trust and authority built up with your old domain. When you transfer to a brand new domain, Google's not aware or doesn't have any history or authority in that domain yet. So it's going to take a while for Google to learn to love it and trust it just as it did your last domain name. Now, what that means for your visibility within Google search results is there's a high likelihood that you're going to lose visibility during a migration. So if you're ranking number 1 or number 2 or even on the first page for one of your target keyword terms with your old domain, you may lose rankings in Google and visibility in Google after the migration. And there's really not much you can do about it, and this is one of the reasons why a whole domain migration is one of the last resorts when you look at it through an SEO lens. Now, I don't want to scare you. Migrations do happen from time to time. However, it is very, very important that you have an SEO team or SEO consultant that assists you through the migration in order to mitigate your potential Google visibility losses post-launch or post-migration. Now, with the proper SEO talent on your team or the consultant you choose to hire, that migration process can go very smoothly. That's all I have for you today. If you like the contents of this video, make sure you click on the red subscribe button below me. What that allows for you to receive a notification each time I release a new video. Now, I do not release a new video every day, every week, or every month. There's no set schedule. I only release videos when I feel it's relevant and important to you. So, if Google changes their algorithm, which they always do, and it's going to affect the way you do business online, I'll make sure to make a video and then release it so you're aware of it. Also, if you haven't seen my other videos, take your pick. There's 2 to the left. That's all from me. I'm going to sign off. I hope you have a great day. Take care.